How to play it. Temple Run to win and trifecta 4/1 3-6, race 2F. Like the placement fresh for smart Hawkesbury 3Y02. Ragazze, who resumes off 2 forward trials and goes back to the track where she blew away her rivals on debut when heavily backed. Won narrowly third up as well in first prep at Wyong and gets in nicely after former apprentice's 3 kilograms claim. Dangers, no doubting the ability this grade of Randwick 3Y01. She's Furline, who also returns to the track where she flew home to win her maiden first up last prep before claiming a BM66 on the Kensington track third up. Used to carrying weight and senior rider goes on for top juvenile stable. Another Randwick 3Y05. Galway girl also showed plenty in her first prep, including a maiden win at Newcastle, before narrowly beaten at BM70 level in town, while local 3Y03. Chickadilly has charged home to win her last 2 at home from just off the speed, but not well weighted against some of these. Include 6. Alison of Tuffy and Wider Exotics. Charged home to win her maiden first up at Gosford, swamping Pindus, who again ran well at Wyong last week. How to play it. Ragazze to win and first 4-1-2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Tricky race where trial form is pivotal. Randwick filly 9. Bride of Vengeance went close in her first 2 runs last prep and looked good, hitting the line sweetly in a recent trial. Dangers, Randwick mare 8. Emerald Earth is banging on the door after 3 runs back from a long spell. Just missed 2 runs back at Hawkesbury when heavily backed before a little disappointing in a good quality maiden this track, but went back to the trials and accelerated nicely between runners. Debutante Randwick Colt 6. Meticulous, Medaglia d'Oro ex Hosamore by General Medium, trialled solidly when forced to cart the field up to the T-Roway winner, but may need the run. Expecting 3Y0 gelding 7. Prince of George to improve second up after an even effort at Nowra, while local filly 11. Winter in America has also trialled well. How to play it. Bride of Vengeance and Emerald Earth both to win. Race 4, CL1 HCP, 1,400 meters, strong race. Hawkesbury Colt 3. Schnaps drops back to ideal trip and track after just edged out here 2 runs back before a valiant effort in town at BM70 level over longer journey. Draws well and carries his lightest weight this prep after Billy Owen's claim. Dangers, nicely bred Godolphin 3Y06. Hakeley is a clear threat after powering home to win his maiden second up at Newcastle. Has always shown an ability to sit back and finish hard, so suited on this long stretch. Stablemate filly 7. Wacker also looks well placed after hitting the line hard in a good CL1 first up at Wyong, having progressed to listed level at Flemington in her first prep last spring. Talented filly 8. Autumn rocketed home fresh to beat a nice horse and claim her maiden before a big jump to Group 2 level where she finished at the back but wasn't a mile off them, and the winner has since won the Group 1. Rose Hill gelding 2. Be Mindful took on some good ones in his first prep last winter, and stormed home to win his maiden second up at Newcastle. How to play it. Schnaps to win and box X Actor 3, 6, 8, race 5 CG. Randwick 3Y01. Super Bowl Sunday will be hard to beat third up. Debuted with a nice closing effort at Wyong before missing by a whisker this track last start when heavily backed. Extra trip suits and senior hoop jumps on. Dangers, Warwick Farm based 3. Is That So finished off okay on debut at Nowra and should improve down in weight, while another Warwick Farm 3Y04 Mikhail Redouta's choice ex Vishneva by charge forward has also looked sharp in 2 trials, but draws wide for debut. How to play it, Super Bowl Sunday to win. Race 6F. Duchess of Windsor, who has had 4 mixed runs this prep, was flat as a biscuit chasing at Wyong last start, but previous form sound from off the speed, and is much better suited on bigger track. Dangers, Rosehill filly 11. Vitesse has taken on good maidens in 3 runs this prep and looks ready to figure. Randwick filly 5. Princess Siri was good from well off the speed behind a promising horse at Hawkesbury, but draws wide. Big watch on first start as Warwick Farm mare 1. Misnomer, Ad Valorem ex Miss Madeline by Rivocious, who's had 2 recent trials, and Randwick filly 4. November Morning, Dundeal ex November Flight by Flying Spur, who has also been taken along quietly at the trials. How to play it, Duchess of Windsor each way in Quinella 6 and 11, race 7 BM64 HCP, 1,600 meters, a wide-open challenge to finish. Looks a fair profile for Warwick Farm gelding 4. Strike Rock, who continues hitting the line this grade under big weights. Hard fit for leading stable and will be suited late in the day, parked off the fence midfield on a long run home. Dangers, lightly raced Randwick 3 YO6. Mr. Dependable is a smart front runner who bolted in his maiden at Hawkesbury at 2nd career start, and bred to conquer better races over further ground, but goes up in weight. Maruyu-based 4 YO1. Pinch Passion comes back from 2 solid closing runs at BM70 Metro level in Queensland. Gets Nice trailing run midfield from a cozy gate and riders 3 kilograms claim crucial. Rosehill Colt 3. Margione progressed nicely in his first prep last spring, and although will be forced a long way back from a wide barrier, watch for him late. Warwick Farm 4 YO5. Subban flew home this track to win at big odds, resuming. Won his only previous second up run and took on stronger grades in town last winter. Include Randwick mare 8, Swiss in Exotics. Outclassed in stronger grade last start, but cruised home in CL1 this track 2 back. Draws nicely and well weighted after riders claim. How to play it, Strike Rock each way in first 4 4, 5, 6/1-3-4-5-6-8. Bets R14. Temple RUNR22. RAGAZZEBEST value R74. STRYKE Rock tips supplied by Racing New South Wales. Full form and race replay at racingnsw.com.au.